What's up with everybody? It's me, Mario B.
And Nicole.
We're back into some more reaction videos. The Wizard of Oz, Super Nintendo Angry Video Game Nerd, episode 43. I seen it. I thought it was pretty funny. I remember playing this game a long time ago when I was younger.
I don't think I never knew this one.
Yeah, it was on. I think it was on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it says Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it wasn't really all that. I mean, it was kind of crappy, but he's gonna really like just talk down. He's gonna show you all the flaws in it. So they're pretty interesting. So we're gonna dive right into it.
The Wizard of Oz, a great series of books, but most remembered as the classic 1979 film adaptation. Everyone's seen this as a kid,
I guess
and it's one of the most cherished movies of all time. Now, did it ever need to have a game?
Well, with all the shitty movie adaptations on Nintendo, it should come as no surprise. But this is Super Nintendo, so it can't be that bad, right?
I remember that.
The title screen looks promising enough, but if you watch the demo, you see Dorothy fall down a hole and die in a matter of seconds. They didn't even try. It's the worst demo I've ever seen and the perfect foreshadowing for one of the worst games ever.
Whoa.
So you start the game and the intro begins. To say the least, it's horrifying. Look at how ugly this is. Dorothy looks like she's dead, and the graphics on Toto really stand out for some reason.
Graphics look worse
Then the
than they did
tornado
on
comes
old
and Dorothy
Nintendo.
gets sucked away like a cardboard cutout. So she's in Oz right away, and Glinda gives Dorothy the ruby slippers. I always thought that was sketchy. Why does Glinda have such disregard for Dorothy's safety? Having the ruby slippers makes her the target of the Wicked Witch. It's not like Dorothy asked for the damn slippers. Also, why doesn't she just tell her she can click her heels and go home?
I know, right then. Why don't you tell her?
Oh my god, the witch has a bubble too? I don't remember that from the movie. The basic gist of the game, you gotta get through 4 countries, each consisting of 7 or 8 stages. You have to collect bricks and tickets along the way. The bricks are used for building a bridge from one country to the next, and the tickets are for entering the Emerald City at the end. There's also mini-games like Match the Picture and this word scrambler thing with Toto. Trust me, it sucks. But now on with the game. Let's start off with the enemy rundown. We got bloodthirsty blue birds, frogs, chattering teeth, pink soldiers, some weird looking dude, flying elephants which are supposed to be monkeys, a blobby blue guy, and killer chairs. Is this Wizard of Oz or Pee-wee's Playhouse? Then there's all these buzzsaws. Kind of violent, don't you think? Everything imaginable wants you dead. Even water faucets coming out of trees. Even the hands of a clock can kill you.
Oh god, here it is! Watch out for the clock! Oh!
I don't think
Then there's lemons dropping down. You know, like in the lyrics of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, the lemon drops? That's fucking desperate. My favorite's the cat cactus. That's creative, right? You get it? A cat cactus? There's even enemies that you can barely see, like this tiny mouse on the fence in the background. Like, are you kidding me? That doesn't even make sense from a perspective viewpoint. She's like standing in front of the fence. As far as trying to defend yourself from all this shit, you're screwed. Dorothy has 2 attacks, shooting magical items that she collects or kicking. The only thing effective is shooting at things, but your ammo runs out extremely quick and it's very rare to find more. In fact, only a few stages in the whole game have this ammo, which comes in the form of gems or stars. Can you imagine how annoying this is? Take, for example, Super Mario World, okay? Imagine if there were no mushrooms, fire flowers, or anything throughout most of the game. You had to go back to the first stage every time you need something. Is that fair?
Yeah.
But let's face it, you're gonna keep running out of ammo in the middle of a stage, so your main attack is the kick. It's all you have. Remember the scene from the movie where Dorothy kicks the shit out of a giant crow wearing a vest?
No.
Well, anyway, this kick is practically useless. Most enemies come from above. I mean, look. You can't kick while jumping either, which is really a problem. So in the air, you can't defend yourself. Unfortunately, you need to be in the air to jump your way through the game. She's carrying that fucking wand around. You wish she could just whack things with it. But no, it's just for decoration. What a joke.
Jump up
Most
and hit
of the time, you're just constantly taking hits, hoping to have spare energy. Fuck. Shit. Along the way, you meet the other classic Oz characters. Thankfully, you can play as all of them, switch between them, and each of them have their own individual life bars, which makes it helpful. So when you lose energy, it doesn't affect the other characters. But their attack range doesn't improve much. The Scarecrow can use the pitchfork, which is okay, but you still can't attack while ducking or jumping. Now, Tin Man, what a miserable fuck. He raises the shittiness to a whole new level. He can't duck or jump at all. That fucking helps, right? Why not make a character in a platforming jumping game that can't jump?
Yeah, how
He's
you supposed to get
useless.
there?
A complete
switch,
waste.
yeah. That's
And just
so
to tease
silly.
you, he's the only one who has 2 attacks. He can kick and use the axe. But what good is that if he's incapable of jumping?
Yeah.
Now, the lion's the best, and here's why.
I'm the lion from the Wizard of Oz. One time a rooster took a shit up inside the barn. Let's have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Put him up. Oh, I like to wipe my ass with his tail. It's not my dick, it's my tail.
Shut up! Look, we're trying to read this game. We're up to your part right now.
My part.
Now, here's how the line works in the game. Now, as far as the attacks go, he has like this weird bitch slap.
That looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of Scarecrow's pitchfork, and he's the only character besides Dorothy that can shoot stuff.
With a knock and a roof and a fuck and a fuck.
Hey man, did you just swear?
Yeah. Fuck you, dick.
Now the only problem with the lion is that after he dies only once,
Die.
he never comes back.
He never comes back.
Crazy.
Now it's time to discuss the game's most fatal flaw. It's a glitch that defies all your gaming sensibilities. You fall through the platforms. No kidding.
What?
If you try to jump from an angle or land anywhere other than dead center, you're going through. Like how in fuck hell
the
do I
heck
miss
are you
jumping
supposed
on
to know
something
that?
this big?
They ain't give a crap.
I've
when they
never
make this
seen
game.
anything so ridiculous in my life. It makes
that
the
makes
game
no
virtually
sense.
unplayable.
Yeah.
A lot of times I find myself rocking the D-pad back and forth to ensure that I land.
I think I realized
precisely
you did
where I
with the
want.
game.
And then
I did.
sometimes it still doesn't work.
Yeah.
You just got to take your time, plan each jump very carefully. What? Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. So no, you can't take your time. This is one of the hardest games I've
sounds
ever played,
dumb.
but for all the wrong reasons. Every time you get game over, you have to enter a password to continue. And like any shitty game, it's long and tedious. And I swear, I had to enter this password about 50 times before I finished this game.
That's
Alright, I'm almost to
crazy.
the end of the stage. Almost to the end.
Oh, and then you die.
What? I died? Yeah, it doesn't matter if you reach the edge of the screen. You gotta be right on the arrow or above it. Have you ever seen a game be that picky? As long as I touch the right side of the screen, that should count.
Yeah.
Another thing that pisses the shit out of me is that you can't jump down off ledges. Let's take a good game, for
What?
example. Yep, referring back to
I've been playing
Contra
that game.
again.
That game
If you
was
push
fun.
down and the jump button at the same time, you jump down. Simple, right? But no, you can't do that in this game. Why is that such a big deal? Well, here's an example. I'm gonna get hurt by this green flame. You see, I just got hit. It's too high to jump over, and it's too low to walk under. All I want to do is drop down the floor and walk underneath it. But the only way to do that is to walk all the way to the left, drop down, and now I can pass under. What a piece of shit.
I guess it's
The
not a game
layout
for
of the
speed.
game is absurd. The platforms are placed at complete random. Sometimes they're out of reach, and other times you can't distinguish between what you're allowed to jump on and what's decoration.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you just gotta jump around at the scenery until you find somewhere you can land. Like right now, I'm completely stumped. I can't go anywhere. Oh, okay, I can't jump on this big bright yellow thing, but this half-hidden hourglass that's partially in the background I can. Toward the end of the game, you fight the Wicked Witch. Well, I don't have any ammo to shoot at her, and because she's up on the ledge, I can't hit her since there's no jump attacks, which means Dorothy's out. That fucking kick won't get us anywhere. And that seems like the only time when Tin Man can come in handy. But what the hell? Why is it that when I stand close, the axe disappears? It's like you gotta stand in the right spot.
Shit! Come on.
Oh, is that the witch? That's the witch. She's a bitch, not a witch.
Come on, you fucking green
maybe it's just
bitch.
a
Melt.
guy.
Melt like diarrhea in the hot sun.
Yeah, Mel, shove a broom right up her ass. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that
my
bitch.
God.
Fuck, wicked witch in the east, wicked witch in the west, wicked witch in my ass.
Now she melted. She's melted.
Oh,
Shortly
he
after
killed
the
her.
witch, you go in the Emerald City.
Yeah, you Emerald shitty asshole.
Yeah, it's the last stage in the game.
Thank fucking God.
And to navigate this place is confusing as
He's
all
actually
hell.
gone
Hell's
through the
confusing.
game then.
Yeah, there's times when you're wandering around without any clue where to go.
Yeah, what's that green thing?
That green, I don't know what the, oh, that big emerald is a door?
Ah!
Yeah, what, you stupid?
Oh yeah, sure, that's easy to figure out. Now this is the last room in the game.
About fucking time.
All you gotta do is get the 2 keys up on the top 2 corners.
Get up there.
Now, what the fuck? I mean, how am I supposed to get under this flame?
Piss on it.
Oh, fuck
Piss
it.
on it.
So you get the 2 keys, and that's it. No end boss or anything special.
That sucks.
And the wizard tells you some bullshit that's not important, and then sends Dorothy home.
Oh, boom.
Yeah, the animation's stunning.
I thought it was a ball sack.
There's no place like home.
Wipe your ass on Toto.
Oh my gosh.
There's no shitty game like this. I'm serious. Like, it shouldn't have been made. Like, it's almost half as bad as Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And I know it's been like 40-something reviews, and I'm still talking about Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. But I'm serious. It's really almost that bad. Fuck this game. Watch it go. Damn! You just plastered the game on my ceiling with your shit.
It was really funny. He's always gotta end it weirdly, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, that game was trash, man. It's like they didn't even give a crap when they made that game.
Sure looks like it. I never played that one. For
sure. I did, man. It was complete doo doo. Yeah.
It didn't look like it was done too well. That's for sure. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the only time you can use really the 10 minutes. They really at the end, really, because he can't jump, he can't duck.
And even that though, it didn't even look like he was getting close enough.
Yeah, you gotta be like far back. You know, you can
yeah. Did you ever get that far in it?
Nah, I ain't like it, man. I mean, I played it a couple times. Nah, it's trash. But yeah,
that's how most people did. They didn't get far.
Like, screw this game. Probably ain't sell that much. But yeah, man, definitely enjoyed this video, man. Sin Massacre, man, makes some entertaining videos. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. But we're about to go to the end of this video. If you want to support our channel and leave us a special video request, check out the link to our Streamlabs. It's going to be in our description. Leave your video links and keep the video on at 12 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe.
And thumbs it up.
Turn on notifications. It's your Memorial B.
And
we want to catch you on the next one. Stay awesome. Peace and love, baby.